Hi everybody, Aaron here. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the different kinds of joints available in the LEGO system. I've built this red dragon right here to show off some of the different kinds of joints that we have available to us. Let's dive right in. Now, for building organic creatures, one of the joint types I love to turn to the most is the ball and socket joint. These click right together, they give you a great degree of motion, really useful for creating lifelike LEGO creations, or just figuring out angles that you may not have been able to accomplish in a normal way. And I've used a bunch of ball and socket joints on the dragon, especially here in the tail, to give it that extra degree of mobility that makes it really come to life. But there's actually two kinds of ball and socket joints. I've got the smaller ones here on the tail, but I also, here at the base of the tail, the base of the neck, and the wings, I'm using a slightly larger ball and socket. It looks the exact same as the other one, clicks right together, same degree of motion, but with a bigger ball and socket with a little bit more clutch power, you get more stability so that something like this long tail or the big old wings can stay in the position you put them in, even at an unusual position. But if even the big ball and socket joint doesn't provide the kind of stability that you're looking for, you can always turn to a click joint like this. The click joint has very similar degrees of motion to the ball and socket joint, but it actually has a stepped, fixed range of motion. You hear those clicks. That's the joint sticking into a position and staying there. I've used one of these on the dragon, right in the middle of the body, to provide just a bit of freedom that's also nice and strong enough to hold up even the weight of this big dragon. Not every joint on the dragon moves in a 3D sort of way, though. I've actually turned to two other kinds of joints to achieve just a pretty standard hinging motion. The first of these is a pretty straightforward system using LEGO Technic. I've got something here called a friction peg. The friction peg can hold two holes together, things will be able to bend and stay roughly in place in a hinging sort of way. I've used this on the wings of the dragon for opening up these different spars, just like so. There's one other joint in the wing as well that's hinged, but this time I'm using something a little bit different. I'm using a click hinge joint. Just like the ball and socket joint differed from the click joint, this is sort of like the click joint version of that joint that I just showed you, where it has a stepped and a bit stronger range of motion. I've used a couple of these on the wing so that when I open this up, it'll stay nice and strong. So I can use my pivoting joints to give my dragon a really cool, impressive wingspan. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you liked what you saw. If you're interested in building this dragon yourself, you can find an instruction guide on my website at aaronbrickdesigner.com/store. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot. See you next time.